Botswana is full of amazing business opportunities. From a relatively underexplored and underinvested sector a mere decade ago, Botswana's financial and business sector is considered to be one of the continent's brightest prospects. This is due to the fact that the financial sector development has been on the agenda of Botswana's policymakers for some time, as the continued development of this sector has the potential to transform the lives of thousands of Botswana across the country. For instance, access to credit by the SME sector has the ability to provide jobs, create safety networks, and ultimately play a role in reducing poverty.
For us to grow the market, we need to have more partnerships. We can actually invite investors to come and strengthen our competitiveness by putting more money in the businesses that are local. So what we are looking for now is investors to come and partner with us to grow so that we can be strengthened and be commercially competitive. Once we have investors that have put more capital into the company, strengthen us, we'll find that we'll be able to lower the cost to the client, our client, and make sure that we are fully efficient and we can do more business.
With this in mind, various policy reforms over the past decade have contributed to an environment more conducive to financial sector development, and where the government has made progress in introducing much needed regulatory frameworks, information systems and regulatory institutions, all aimed at enabling and facilitating further development in this sector.
Botswana is quite an interesting country. From a simple point of view, it's very straightforward. There's no complex structures. I think it's how banking was supposed to be or used to be in the olden days. It's very simple. It's very uncomplicated. So as a result, the banking industry is quite healthy. You know, I think a lot of people's money is safer here than in many other countries, for example. Banks are well regulated, so you know it's very nice in this environment. So your regulator is good. Your macroeconomics looks good. The banking is actually doing quite well. So investors have been getting fairly good returns on their money over the years in banking, in Botswana specifically.
Certified international financial service companies in Botswana enjoy competitive incentives, such as a competitive corporate tax incentive framework, exemptions from capital gains tax and withholding tax, no foreign exchange control.
There's no exchange control, makes it so much easier. As I said, I think people's money is quite safe in Botswana, and people then have the freedom as well to move money. In terms of vicinity, it's close by to Johannesburg, for example, and it's easy reachable or accessible. So from that point of view, there's a lot of positives about Botswana, and especially for the financial sector's industry. And if you actually look at it, if you just look at the financial industry, most of the big South African banks are here. We even have one or two of the big British international banks here. There's actually 3 of the Indian government-owned banks in Botswana. So that in itself should give people a lot of comfort and confidence that the market is well regulated, people's money is safe with the banks. And even, as I said, over and above the fact that people's money is safe, I just think the environment is conducive for financial services to prosper.
The country is targeting willing investors in international insurance, international business companies, banks, investment funds and business process outsourcing, and call centers. Botswana's International Financial Services Center, supporting regulatory framework, provides regional and international banks, international business firms, insurance companies, and investment funds an advantageous platform to penetrate new markets or consolidate their position in sub-Saharan Africa's fast-growing markets. Be part of our phenomenal growth story. Invest in Botswana.